Hello, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. So we're looking at Charles Schwab, SCHW, analyzing the charts. We said, well, that's a green bar. It rallied up and it tailed off, but it did it on low volume. Now look at this bar here. Reversal bar. Drops down and lifts up on heavy volume. That's a positive. The next bar, it rallies up on good volume. But note, the high on this bar is $75. The high on this bar is $74.97. Okay, 3 cents lower. It did not take out the highs of this bar. So I'm going to draw a line here just to show you something. Simple lines, simple base setups are the best, most reliable setup to make money. And again, this is a reversal bar. This isn't a good bar. Gapped up and closed near the lows. This is a good bar, a bottoming bar right here on volume, but then it rallies up to the old highs on a slight pickup in volume versus average daily volume, but less volume than the bottom bar. And it did not break out. Again, the high on this bar is $75. The high on this bar is $74.97. It did not break out. It missed it by 3 cents. So we're watching and saying, let's just watch and see what happens. And then it meanders, okay? Lifts up here, but note, is there heavy volume on that bar? It didn't even do average volume. And then you get a quiet inside bar. It tells you to be careful, okay? And we're aware always of earnings news, etc. coming. Advance at 1 bar. It lifts off on a pickup in volume, but it didn't even do average daily volume. So knowing that earnings are coming, what could we do in a situation like this? If we buy less shares. And always, folks, I can't stress this enough. It's compulsory to know the earnings dates. It lifted up, but it didn't even do average volume. So you have to be cautious, especially again, knowing that earnings are coming. Okay? I hardly ever buy just before earnings. It gaps up, it runs up, and it reverses down on a slight pickup in volume. But we know earnings are coming. But note again, the selling volume is heavier than the recent buying volume bars. And this is not good. Another key lesson. When a stock gaps up, runs up, and reverses and closes near the lows on a pickup in volume, it tells you, be careful. At Mission Winners, we teach this. We teach this. Rules of good buying, rules of good selling, rules for good offense, rules for good defense. You know earnings are coming, and then you get this. Right here, gapped up, ran up, but notice it closed down versus the previous bar on heavy selling volume. It's telling you, hey, be careful here. And note, that clean and simple line, it fell below it. It fell below it. It opened below it. Be careful. And it was on a gap down too. It was giving you a warning on this bar to be cautious. And if you'd avoided, if you'd heeded, you wouldn't have owned it. And then you get this. And that is earnings right there. And that is why at Mission Winners, we constantly teach the importance of knowing earnings and earnings dates. Right there. That's what they call in the business a haircut. Okay? We weren't involved with it. Why? Price and volume action wasn't good, and we knew earnings was coming. So we left it alone. Anyway, to me, this is a valuable lesson for everybody. At Mission Winners, we don't just give ideas, we try to educate and coach what to look for in the charts and what to do. I hope this helps you, and I thank you. And you are correct. We did not own this. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.